Sawadika. What's up, everybody? Did you guys enjoy the season finale of White Lotus or what? I'm fresh off the boat, from Thailand, from the White Lotus. Um, it was a really cool experience. What can I tell you? I can't wait to go to the next White Lotus. There's a bunch of spoiler alerts right now. No, I'm just kidding. No, no spoiler alerts. If you didn't see the finale of White Lotus, it's all yours. It's very sick. Shout out to my boy Mike White on writing and directing White Lotus. It is an amazing piece of art. All three seasons are something that it's more than cinematic. The music, the soundscapes, the scenery, the characters, the backstories, the way everything intertwines is just so beautifully written. Shout outs to everybody from White Lotus, everybody, all the actors, and obviously everybody behind the scenes of White Lotus. I want to go ahead and recommend that actually. If you're looking for something to watch and you don't know what to watch, you've never seen White Lotus, I recommend you watch that show 1000%. Also, if you guys have any shows that you want to recommend me, I am a super movie buff and I like shows. The one that I just saw the first season, the second season is coming out, is The Last of Us with Pedro Pascal. Man, that show is badass. I recommend catching up on that one before part two comes out, season two. And what other ones do I watch? Righteous Gemstones. I mean, come on. Um, it's funny how they do that whole mega church thing, right? Jesus Christ. Wow. Please save our souls. We're not making fun of you. We're basking in what the love of God is. You know what I mean? The love of the universe. Like, you think that God would be upset because we make shows like the Righteous Gemstones and things like that? Of course not. I don't know. I think it's like since I grew up Catholic and my family's like hardcore like Mexican Catholic and uh I had to go through all those things. They really like bring you up into this idea that God is like such a punishing like character and like any little thing you do is like, oh, you're gonna go into hell forever, you're burning and this and that. It's like, baby, wake up. If you're not living in hell already, good. But if you're probably living in hell because Earth and life on Earth, it can suck. It can. It can especially suck if you have, mental health disease, if you're disabled, if you're like an old veteran, if you have any kind of medical conditions. Um, and plus the prices on food and everything has gone up a lot. And so it's really difficult time in the United States of America, and that's just how it is. So for everybody out with that 47, cut it out, like Michelle from Full House would have said, because I don't know what's up with these tariffs. You know what I mean? All I know is that my products and the people that I mess with are all in the UK and mostly not in the United States because of cost. If there was a reasonable something in comparison in the United States of America that one as an indie artist could go to and say, hey, I don't want to press my vinyl. That won't cost me thousands of dollars. You know what I mean? So as a DIY artist, I got a bunch of different hacks, and this is a value that my page brings to the community. This is the value that I want to give to each and every one of you who might need this. Maybe you don't. Maybe this page is for you. Maybe it's not. There is something for everyone, and that's the beauty of it. Maybe it'll just inspire you to start your own page. My page is about my music. It's about promoting my music. It's about daily vlogging about how I feel on all kinds of random different topics because I'm just a random ass person. And it's also about DIY hacks, being an independent artist in Las Vegas, which is a huge industry of Celine Dion's and Garth Brooks out there, and you still got Elton John. I mean, I'm just looking down, but the strip is right over there. So when I'm looking right there outside of my window, I see the strip, I see the Wynn, I see the Encore, I see the Beatles Love banner on the Mirage, which is now going to be the Hard Rock. So this is my view. And then if I look the window, that window that you see in the back, if I look out that window, that side, I can see the Palms place. I can see the Palms, and you can see like the top of the Rio, and like that into that little corner of the Flamingo. But anyway, enough about where I'm at and the views I can see. I'm just saying this is what keeps me inspired. This is where I like to do my vlogging. This is where I like to do my writing. This is my my studio. Like I said, behind the wall is the sound studio, where I can jump into the studio mode. But like I said, I've ixnayed that room. That room is now just for sleeping. My mobile pocket studio is here, and that's the other thing that this page is about. This page is about mobile pocket studios and how you can do everything through AI and other programs that aren't AI but are designed for artists that are DIY like you and I. Now, these programs are designed to record your vocals. You can also make beats. You can do pretty much whatever you want at this time with your cell phone, your mobile pocket studio. So your mobile pocket studio, that's what we're bringing. That's what New Cash Records, that's what Big Grins recorded its entire albums on. There's 3 vinyls, American Dream 1, part 2 being pressed, and 3 is being uploaded right after this. And I know I said that yesterday, but I need time to myself sometimes to just meditate and stay off of the phone and cut my own screen time and exercise and do other things that are necessary. I have a huge announcement, big news from Big Grins, and I wanted to go ahead and say, well, it happened yesterday, and I threw up a little video of it, but I was just so tired and I wasn't feeling in the mode because I was saying I was taking off my own screen time because as a person who works online and that's online, pretty much 24/7, creating content, making sure that you all get the best and new stuff from DIY artists, the music industry in Las Vegas, teaching more about digital marketing, SEOs. We'll get more into affiliate programs into the future, product branding. These are just other things that are of value that are coming to you soon. Right now, it's all about Big Grins up. Big Grins, that's what it's about. Um, this year, I really want to focus on just like being on vacation, which is not really a vacation, it's a staycation because I live in Sin City, homies. You already know how we do it. Yeah. Shout out to my boy Michael Toast. I have an idea for April Fools, but okay, cool. All right. Um, so speaking about your president, our president of the United States of America, Donald Trump. For all you 47ers out there, I would like to, well, first of all, let me go ahead and let me rewind that real quick. I have a huge announcement to make. I'm super excited. Regardless of what's going on in this country, there is nothing that can take away my happiness. And that's what I wanted to reiterate. It's not because of this, because of that, because I don't like it when people say that. I personally, when say that their happiness depends on other people, or that, oh, I'm searching for my other half, or, oh, I'm incomplete and I need my soulmate. Bullshit. Fuck off. Knock it off. WTF, guys. Come on. We were born alone. We live it one day at a time, and we're gonna die alone. That's just how it is. That's a cycle of life, and that's nothing to be scared of. It doesn't matter if you grow old. It doesn't matter what happens. Life is beautiful no matter what, and you are in charge of your own happiness. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. If you're not happy today, it's because you don't want to be happy. Period. And I'll sit here and talk to you all day about it. Why aren't you happy? What are you doing that's not making you happy? Okay, how about I just pose 3 simple questions? First question, who are you? How do you identify yourself? It's a difficult question to answer. Like, if I was to answer the question, I would say, my name is Dana Christopher Dow. I am a smart-ass punk rocker from SoCal that grew up in Tijuana, was raised in San Diego, lives in Las Vegas, SoCal Chicano. I'm all about peace, love, unity, and respect. I throw it up for the raza, and I'm all about my West Coast Californians, but I got love for my whole country and for the whole world, and I am the universal poet, and my identity is in my music. I identify with my music, and music identifies with me, and you can hear me in the music. You can hear my voice when I'm singing to you. If I sing the blues, then you know it's true. I tap right in, and you tap in blue. You press in red, but you don't know what to choose. Red or blue, baby, Matrix. Oh, you both of them. Anyway, that's just a little bit of my voice that I was able to discover throughout these years, post COVID, or maybe because of COVID. I really don't know, and I really don't think it matters. I just think that I have been praying to the universe and praying to a higher power that there may be a change and a shift in the world, and there has been, and it's been verified. I've spoken to many different people. They all feel the same way about it. They've all felt this energy shift. They all agree. I mean, I've seen it even on the news. There's tons of videos online that I don't watch, but I can see the titles of them because I have to go online to promote my music and to put up my vlogs and the whole value and what it is. And definitely subscribe to my page if you have any type of mental health illness, if you've ever been bullied, if you're a punk rocker, if you just don't give a fuck, if you're just a cool ass person. And if you're not any of those things, don't subscribe to this page. This is a really down to earth page. My verbiage is sometimes not fucking appropriado, and I do not care. This is unfiltered, this is raw, this is Dana Dow Jr. from Big Grins. And yeah, I got a dirty pirate mouth. What about it? I'm still trying to keep it within the PG. However, this is all adult content. This is on YouTube, this is on Instagram. This is not made for younger children, and that's how I market every time I upload a video. Because if I'm going to speak my mind, I'm 41 years old. There's 41 years of crap in my head that I want to use the best of the different lessons that I've learned, in order to pass those on to people who might see this, people who might not, people might see it a year from now, maybe 10 years from now, I don't know. See when the video was uploaded. That's the true video, that's the true time it was uploaded. I mean, there's no way to change that. That's one thing about YouTube. Once you put it up, there's no way to reorder your videos. There's no way to do any of that. That's one thing I love about YouTube. It's live. What you put up is up, and then it's in the cloud, and then it's just there forever. And this is the way to document your life. So if you guys want to go ahead and tap in to the new digital age, document your life or not, or go out and make cool movies with your mobile pocket studio. And I've done you can check out over 100 DIY videos, 150 DIY videos on my YouTube right here. Check it out. Also, I put some stuff on my Instagram. On my Instagram, I will be changing the flow a little bit. I want to start, the album's rolling out. So the album will be out on May 13th. And I'm super excited about this. It'll be out on all digital platforms and being curated through Spotify. Thank you very much. I am an official Spotify artist, and I want to give a shout out to all the Spotify artists that are doing it properly, people that are putting hard work, playing shows, you know what I mean, and not trying to buy their way to the top, but simply working their way to the top little by little without trying to seem like you're too much when you're just a little fish in a big pond. And I'm a big fish in a little pond, and it don't take long. That's one of my lyrics actually from one of my new songs called Big Fish. That's an American Dream 3, so you will not get to see that one or hear that one for a while. However, I will be putting up some previews. So, previews. There is the American Dream previews, which I'm putting out one song each day in its full length, and I'm talking a little bit about what each song is. You can go ahead and check those out daily on my Instagram page and on my YouTube, and it's also under a highlight called American Dream Preview or Sneak Peek on my highlights on my Instagram page right here. So go ahead and check those out if you want to hear a preview of the rest of the album. The only way that you can get the album in its entirety, it's been out since 3/11, and it came out on ElasticStage.com. Came out on ElasticStage.com on 3/11. And I have a super what? Surprise for all of you. Yes. Your boy did just come back from the White Lotus. However, I was able to survive, and I hooked up with the black lady, and I just ended up having all of this. Anyway, I said no spoiler alerts, but that really doesn't say anything at all. I mean, she's already hooked up with people on the island. Come on. It was probably me first before the other dude. I was already there chilling. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, but check this out. Before I show this to you guys, on all seriousness, guys, on all seriousness, I have to put out these disclosures and I have to say these things properly, or I will get in trouble. And I am not trying to get in trouble with anything or anything. Actually, I'm the CEO of my own label, bro. I'm just fucking around with you guys. This is New Cash Records, baby. This is 100% independent. I don't gotta say warnings of nothing about nothing, homie. There are no disclaimers. It's on YouTube. You agree to it when you check the box. And when you check the box on Instagram, when you check the box on Facebook, all that shit that you agreed to it. Now, let me not bring Facebook and all that stuff into this because I'm on my vibe right now. I never come down from my cloud. I'm on my frequency, homies. And it's all about staying on that positive frequency as much as you can. I don't know if these are bite-sized videos. I don't know if these are the entire video because they're all uploaded to the YouTube. This is podcast 22, Tijuana to Vegas. So go ahead and tap in if you want to check the rest of the podcast. I also have them all in their entirities on YouTube. Some are premiering, some are not out, some are out. It just depends on the timing and how it goes with everything as it rolls out. This is a weekly thing because every Tuesday I have a new song coming out. So Prayers came out this week. The week before that was Fill My Lungs. Before that, Better Words, and so on. But I do have a song coming out this Friday, which is actually from Portouls. And the song is called Little Feelings. And this is just straight up goth music. Industrial urban sci. This is like Portals. This is Portals. It's not a Big Grins track. So Portals has an official song dropping this Friday on 4/11. On 4/11, Portals. 3/11, Big Grins. On 1/11, it was Red Ivy. What will it be on 511, on 611, on 711? You'll see. But first, let me go ahead and give you guys this warning. As I said, I do have to give you guys some warnings. I don't know if you can read what it says. It might be backwards because of the camera. I don't know. But let me go ahead and read it to you. Okay, the warning's there. Alright, it says, warning, this vinyl is dangerously good. Side effects include excessive spinning and uncontrollable urge to post about it online. I love my boys from ElasticStage.com. This is where you can order my vinyl from. Go to ElasticStage.com and just plug in American Dream, Big Grins. And next up, I wanted to go ahead and say, I don't know what's up with your boy, 47, Donald Duck, Mr. Orange Chicken from Panda Express, the homie. I don't know, man. All these tariffs or whatnot. I'm not a political person, but I will touch on the subject because it has something to do with my next presentation and has a huge part to do with independent artists. And this is how you, Mr. President Trump, are affecting independent artists, how you're affecting our economy, and how you're affecting in real life an artist like me. Somebody has under 10,000 followers. I'm not huge at the moment. Now with this project, however, I will be. And trust me, I will be able to connect with people like Ye. I will be able to connect with people like Elon. And you already know that Elon bought you in. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about that. That's for another time. But because of the tariffs, the products are more expensive. That includes vinyl. And I just showed you the warning. The vinyl's in American Dream Part 1, everybody. And it is dangerously good. So guess what? It don't matter about the tariffs. We're going to go ahead and put that behind us and leave that in the hands of our universe and this beautiful life that we live in, because it will balance out. There has been a pause put on the tariffs for 90 days. So that gives us a window of time where you can get your own copy of this baby here. Say hello to my little friend. This is finally my American Dream, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super excited. Look, it's nice and glossy. You can even see the sun shining on it. Nice and crispy, right out of its package. But say hello to my little friends. This right here is Big Guns. It's Big Grins. It is 100% approved, FDA approved. This is My American Dream by New Cash Records, homie. So my vinyl is here, my vinyl is in, and I wanted to thank the people from ElasticStage. Go ahead and go to ElasticStage.com and put in Big Grins and American Dream, and you can see this vinyl. Go ahead and order it now. This is a UK vinyl. This vinyl comes from the UK. Won't be tariffed on it if you order it now. The price of this vinyl is $47, and it has 13 tracks of freedom, of love, and just a love letter to my country and to everybody and to everything. This was my dream since I was 11 years old, to hold in my own hands a vinyl that I created myself. The artwork, everything, the music, and have it pressed. My lyrics, my vocals, and I wanted to go with a very old-fashioned style, like 50s, 60s type vinyl. As you see on the artwork here, I'll go ahead and show you. As you can see, it's shiny and glossy and all brand new, and there is no rips on it. It's like in perfect condition, as you can tell. However, in the artwork, if you can see these little crisps right here, anybody who has vinyl knows how your vinyls get after you've had them for a while. So I wanted to go ahead and throw that in the artwork and show you how it's not a beat up vinyl, but I wanted to make it look like this vinyl was pressed in the 50s or was pressed in the 60s. That's why I went with the black and white look, the most classic looks that I could find from my favorite artist, Johnny Cash, etc. Go ahead and put my American flag on the right, and on the back I did something totally different. I just left the flag in the way that it is when you flip it over. Um, Instead of going ahead and putting the name of the tracks and all that stuff right here, I wanted it to just be the artwork. Just the artwork. There's a lot of cool hidden stuff in the artwork there that I don't want to get too much into. You would have to go ahead and purchase the vinyl. Um, you can see the cover art when it comes out, and it will be out, like I said, on May 13th. You can get this album digitally, American Dream. And on the inside, whoa, what do we got here? Oh, you got your boy, Big Grins, in the house, grinning hard. American Dream, and I already went ahead and signed this copy. This is the very first one that I received. I've already ordered other copies for my family so that they can have them. But this vinyl especially is going to my mother. She has been a huge support in music, and I think once I recovered from all of my rock and roll lifestyle and everything that I was deep into, she was able to realize that this wasn't just a hobby for me and it was my passion. And once I got the support of my family behind me, and even my uncles and aunts that are more like old school Mexican, being a musician isn't even a thing. And even in the United States, like being an artist has just been a thing like of recently, as last maybe like decade. Because I mean, I've always been an artist, and I grew up, in the grunge era. I'm a '90s kid. I'm a club kid. I'm a goth kid. I'm an industrial kid. But I'm doing a pop thing, and this is something that I heard from Lady Gaga in one of her interviews where she was talking about her latest album. And I was never a huge fan of her, but I love her. And now that I understand her music and what she does, like I'm a huge fan. I still haven't heard one of her albums in entirety, which I will, and I'm sorry about that. I apologize. Um, but I will. And but I've seen a lot of your live shows and studied your stuff and even your dance moves and everything. And I love Abracadabra. Abracadabra is so sick. I like how it goes from that dirty electro and then it goes into the opera, like kind of like very avant-garde-ish, and your dancing is very beautiful. Thank you so much. I love that interview that you did at your little spot at your little bar in New York. That was so cool. You're just telling everything, and that's the way that I want to explain it one day. But for now, we have Big Grins. This is the insert. Like I said, I already went ahead and signed it. That's my autograph, and this is my autographed very first press of the vinyl from Big Grins for New Cash Records and American Dream for my mama. But wait, on the back we got, whoa, hold up. Portals in the house. New Cash Records, baby. Check it out. It's shining. Look at that. Crispy new vinyl shining. So check that one out. And you can check out all this artwork. There's colored versions of it. Again, I wanted to do the more black and white, but I was trying to figure out a way to combine the old with the new. So I just figured I'd make myself pop out. And then the most beautiful part of everything, guys, is, here we go, the vinyl itself. I love the reflection with the light right now because you can actually see all the grooves and you can see the different tracks. This is from ElasticStage, Big Grins, side A, and Big Grins, side B. As you can tell, I didn't put any track listing on the vinyl. I didn't put it on the sleeve, and I didn't put it on the back. I didn't put the names of any of the songs. And I did that with the purpose because I remember when I used to make mixtapes and mix CDs and have vinyls, this vinyl has 13 tracks on it. Like all the vinyls that I have and like all my DJ friends know what I'm talking about. When we would purchase vinyls, there's just side A and side B, and then there's just maybe 2 tracks on one side and then 2 tracks on the B side. So 2 tracks in the front would be the two singles, and in the back would be like the 2 remixes or instrumentals or different variations of it. So I'm very proud of my American Dream. It is now complete. I have part 1, part 2 is on the way. It has art variation. Once I have all 3 of them here, and I'm able to show you all 3 of my babies here, this is a trilogy of Big Grins. And in January of 2026, on January 11th, there will be the official studio album, not Mobile Pocket studio album. I'm going to go ahead, go back, go into the studio, redo some of my vocals, remastering. I'm going to have live tracks because now that this vinyl's out, and as soon as this album is out, I'm going to start promoting it by doing live shows because that's what an artist does. You write the music, you do the albums, and then you do the tours. You got to go out and play your shows. That's how you make your bread and butter. Because in the music industry today, I mean, I was talking about tariffs. If you get this now, guess what? It costs $47. The number of your favorite president, $47. But if he implements these tariffs, this vinyl costs $125. $125, Trump, Donald Duck. How is anybody going to buy my vinyl that I just did as an indie artist? How is anybody going to purchase this vinyl for $125 when it costs $47? And I'm so out of pocket because I bought them and I gave some out to all of my family so that they can have them, and they're in the mail and they'll all be receiving them. But I don't want to say that because it's a secret. Nah, they already know. It's online anyway. It'll be out on May 13th. Happy birthday, Carlos. That's my best friend's birthday. I put that in for good luck. American Dream 2 comes out on all streaming platforms, exclusively Spotify release and playlisting on August 16th, my birthday. And American Dream 3 comes out on my sister's birthday, November 16th. So those are the 3 installations. That is a trilogy. That is the most that I can say. Most def. Get it before the tariffs or whatnot, or you can just wait and get the digital one. There's 7 or 8 singles out now. Go ahead and check those out on YouTube. You can check it out, the links here. And I'm very happy that I made it back alive from the White Lotus. I think I need to go change my shirt now because, yeah, I think this has vibes, White Lotus vibes on it. No, I'm just kidding. Mr. Mike White, thank you so much for that awesome season finale. Check it out if you haven't seen it. Also, please recommend me new shows to watch in the comments. I need new shows to watch, whether it's anime, movies, shows. I just love film and music. So any new artists, put them in their albums, links. Please, please, please drop the links to your favorite artists. Drop the links to your favorite albums, to your favorite movies, to your favorite shows. I want to dig into all of it now that I was able to. Well, I still got one more step to go. I got to upload part 3 today. But once I do that, next week, I'm actually going to take myself a whole, maybe 48 hours off from everything that is recording, music, anything that has to do with being online, vlogging and all that, so that I can catch up on watching my movies, my favorite TV shows, and I'm really excited. Because I'm a huge movie nut fanatic. I can't wait to go to the movies. If anybody wants to go to the movies with me, drop a comment. Let's go to the movies. I'm right here by the Palms. They got $5 Mondays or $5 Mondays on all the movies. So every Monday, you can see me at the Palms Theater. I'm going to be there checking out movies, and I'll just post whatever movie I'm going to, and then we can just meet up there on Mondays at Brendan Theaters. It's $5. So Movie Mondays at Brendan Theaters is a new thing. I'm starting it right now. Did I say Dow? Right, Dow? Why can't I say Dow? What the fork? Right? No, right down. Right now. Right now. Wow, that was weird. That was trippy, wasn't it? Anyway, so yeah, right now we're gonna go ahead and start Movie Mondays at the Brendan Theaters. It's $5. Bring wherever you want. Don't bring your dog. I don't think they're allowed. But yeah, so let's go catch up on movies. Let's go meet up. I want to go hang out. I want to go do more activities. Definitely go see my friends DJ. Maybe go catch a game. I've been in my cocoon. I've been in my eagle's nest for a while, just incubating and making all this music, and it's been really awesome. I've had such a good time. It's been really amazing, very eye opening and gasping. Just a beautiful experience, the human experience it is. And speaking of which, you can catch me down at the Human Experience soon. Dates are still to be announced. I'm going to go ahead and wait on that until I know a little bit more. I'm going to upload this album today, after lunch. And then I'm going to go ahead and relax. I'm going to go ahead and relax. And then I'll get back with all of you guys soon, in the next few days. The weekend is not for another couple of days, so I'll definitely be bringing in new stuff. But remember, go ahead and go to ElasticStage.com and get Big Grins. Get your vinyl now. Get it today while you can. Go ahead and remember, Big Grins is the one that's going to keep you smiling. This is New Country Trap music, guys. This is the vinyl version. However, you can listen to the digital ones here on Spotify or your favorite streaming platform. Also, remember to go ahead and if you like it, click subscribe. Sorry, my dyslexia is starting to kick in. It's 37 minutes. It's something that just happens. After 45 minutes, the brain in general it just stops. So if you work in an office, if you're working in anything, just a little life hack that I learned when I was working as a paralegal, that I learned from the attorney is 45 minutes at a time, let your brain take a rest, and then go back, and go back. And that's how I do. Sometimes I only take 2-3 hour naps, and then I'm back up at it. But now, since I'm back from White Lotus and found my vinyl already here, I'm going to go ahead and finish the little bit of last of uploading of the final tracks. I really want to make sure these ones are nice and crispy for you, because this is the third installation, the most important one. They're all important. It's kind of just a whole body of work. It's a body of art. It's a body of work. And, Big Grins 2025. I love you all. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed night. Have a blessed weekend. Oh, and if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.